This time on Sick Puppy 4x4, we do a beer run to a mate who's stuck on the beach fishing, and we end up staying the night. Welcome back to another episode of Sick Puppy 4x4. Now we're working on something else, but Paul's got on the phone and he's out fishing at the mouth. So what's happened is he's fishing there, tide's come in, he's run out of beer, so he's called me up to go deliver him a carton. And I think while we're out there we may as well just stay and drink it with him. We're going through all this effort. Let's go. One of Paul's instructions was you got to cross this little creek, and I'm not sure if this is the one he's talking about, but we'll find out. Doesn't look that deep, right? No one told me there's nothing on the other side. This is why you walk the track, people. All this effort for Paul's carton of beer. We are taking more and more of a cut at it every time I've got to do some work. So what's happened now is I'm bottomed down on the valley, I lift up a bit and I'll just be able to roll back off. The next section is uneven, it's like this, and it's pretty much locker country. So I'm gonna give it a go. Locker on, low range, let's do it. Easy. That's like my favourite part about forward driving, and just seeing that bonnet hit the sky. Let's go find Paul. I'm thirsty. Paul.
Hey, how are you?
Good, where are you?
Just down the creek.
Alright.
We're just trolling back now.
Yeah, I don't know how to get to you.
Just keep going until you can't drive anymore. Don't forget to bring my car.
No worries, buddy. She's on its way.
Thanks, champ.
Here's Paul. We got him. Where is he? Paul finally got him. We've only been waiting for about half an hour. The size of that boat is hilarious. I got your carton here.
Get a carton?
We got your carton.
Excellent. Lovely work. Thanks very much.
That's so scuffed. Carton's delivered. Now, payment. The shit I had to go through today to get that carton here. Yeah, that'll do me. Jesus. No worries, Paul.
Thanks, bud.
You're right, anytime. We didn't camp with old Paul. High tide's coming in now, so that means we wouldn't have been able to get across the creek. And low tide tomorrow is not until 2 o'clock I think he said, and we're going to go early in the morning, so there's no way we could have stayed there and then made it out of here in time. So we got a good spot, beautiful place, nice and windy, no midgies, no mosquitoes, and cold beer. Alright, so tonight we're going to cook potato bake on the camp oven. So we need to get the fire going, get some coals. We'll have a good feed, I reckon. We'll get the camp set up now the fire's going. Now I'm going to set up the campsite, so the awning is the first one I'm going to do. This is the RMG awning. I'm going to show you how easy these are to set up. So, unclip the twist, rolling down. Now this is the easiest way to do it with one man. So roll out your side, your support legs. Out you come. Go back to your awning. Roll out your legs. That almost hit the cameraman. What do you mean? And that is done. I wasn't even rushing. What was that, like 30 seconds? Camp set up. We move on to the RMG rooftop camp. Just unzip the bag, throw it off the side. That easy. There you go, that's it. Camp set up. Job done. Just sit back and have a beer now. Slap it together. Alright, welcome back to the first ever Sick Puppy cooking segment. What I'm cooking tonight is a potato bake, and it's not like any other potato bake you've tasted. You've got to follow this and you will love it, I guarantee you. First, what you want to do, this is going to be camp oven style, so you want to get the camp oven, soak it in oil, get it nice and seasoned. Then you want to get your sweet potatoes. We got normal potatoes, but we'll cut up the sweet potatoes first. We don't skin it, because that's where all the flavour comes in on this dish. I'm using a filleting knife for this because we're camping and I don't have anything else. So what you need to do, or what you want to do, or what I recommend doing, is just laying your sweet potatoes all around the bottom of the pot like that. So you got a nice spiral action. Then we're going to go to our nice normal potatoes. This is something you boys can try at camping. We're building layers pretty much. So we built layers of sweet potato, layers of normal potato. We're just going to keep doing that all the way through. You don't have to do this in a camp oven, you can do it on a Weber or just normal barbecue, and even in a tin foil tray. Chuck it in the fire, there we go. Boom. Alright, next thing is the onions. So the onions add flavour to the dish. I don't know what they do, but they taste good, honestly. So we're chopping them up like this. You just cut them in half and just slice them. Now we've cut up all the onions, we'll just throw it on top just like that. Now this is the best part. This is what adds all the flavour. We've got sweet potato, potato, sweet potato, potato, onion. What is next? What is next, you ask? I have bacon. Bacon is next. Can I have the bacon, please, cameraman? Got me bacon. So what you want to do is peel the top of the bacon. It's actually ham in this instance, but ham is the exact same as bacon, in my eyes, anyway. So you just want to tip that all over the top, just like that. Right, we need Italian herbs. Now what you want to do is you just want to splash this stuff. You don't want to go too much. I'm only going to put a little bit in. Garlic. Just a little bit of garlic. So just a tad of garlic. Thickened cream. Right, this is what you, oh crap. This is what your potato is just going to boil in. Just add that flavour. Perfect, boys. So you just throw a splash of that in there. Now the best bit is the cheese. You just want to throw just a little bit of cheese on there. So we just chuck the lid straight on there. We're going to go over the fire. Chuck it on, I reckon, 45 minutes. Let's go, boys. So we get our coals, lay a nice base like that. Throw our camp oven straight on there. The rest of the coals. We'll straight on top. Four beers, and that'll be done. Beautiful, ready for dinner. Alright boys, now stew's been on for about 10 minutes now. I think it's time to add the mushrooms.
the last step. You think you guys were home free, plant them straight in there. Chuck the lid back on, throw some more coals around it.
We'll let it sit and we'll come back to it in about half an hour. Or in Ruthie terms, 2 more beers.
So here's our friggin' tater bake. I reckon she's done. That is just beautiful.
Let's get him off and go dish it up.
I am hungry.
And thirsty. Alright, we haven't got no serving spoon because we're camping like real men right now. It's not about the presentations, fellas, it's about how it tastes. The tasting of the potato bake in the camp oven. That is heavenly. Perfect food to complement the berries is the potato bake with mushroom, with bacon, with cheese, with onion. Oh, it's just that easy, boys. Slap it together. So it's the next day, I'm back in the RMG office. I'm just here to go over snatching for our next trip. So we didn't end up staying the night on this trip because Blair ended up calling us up and he was bogged out in the salt flats. We didn't end up getting out of there till like 2 o'clock in the morning. But that footage is not going to be in this episode. It's going to be on Patreon for all our patrons. So what Patreon is, it's a subscription-based website that helps us.
Alright, we've been trying to do this for like 30 minutes and Cody can't get the words out, so I'm just going to say it for you guys. Patreon is just a subscription-based service where you guys get access to all the behind-the-scenes stuff. You get some stickers. Facebook doesn't actually give us any ad revenue, so everything that we do on camera is coming out of our own pockets. So you guys get access to all the behind-the-scenes stuff, like what happened last night with Blair. It starts at like $3 if you guys want to put more money in, you can. So yeah, it's just an easier way for you guys to support the show without, you know, spending $60 on a t-shirt and stuff. You can do it with just your spare change just lying around and keeps the show running.
So that was Declan, the cameraman, but pretty much exactly what he said describes Patreon to a T. We'll see you next week on the next episode. Cheers, boys. I gotta get paid for this stuff.
Hey!